All right, we're all set there. Let's put me front and center. All right, Hugh, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Janice, hi, Janice. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us here this morning. If you're here on Facebook, if you're here live, type in hashtag live to let me know that you're here. Or if you're watching the recording on Facebook, type in hashtag recording. And Ed, good morning on Zoom. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Latara, hi Latara. Nice to see you. I love the image that you put up about this call, the little video that you made, that you posted. Super duper work, Latara. It looks fantastic. Anna, good morning. And Ann, good morning, Ann. Welcome. Keith, thank you for joining us. Welcome. All right. Well, we are all set. Let me just adjust my desk here just a little bit. There we go. All right. We're looking good here. Everything's all set up. I love that. Okay. Well, let's get the recording started here. Good morning. This is Eric Lofholm. I want to welcome all of you to the Continuous Sales Improvement Daily Podcast. Okay, listen to the title, Continuous Sales Improvement. It's a philosophy. It's a way of approaching our life to keep getting better and better and better, because the ideas, they stack on themselves. Ideas can compound. And when we do continuous improvement like this, it creates predictable breakthroughs. You're going to keep getting better and better and better and better and better. If you're right-handed, take your right hand. If you're left-handed, take your left hand. Pat yourself on the back and tell yourself, great job for being here this morning. Type into the chat, today is a great day. Today is a great day. And I just want to take a moment right now and be in gratitude for being able to be with you right now. This is my career-wise, my life's purpose, to serve you, to serve others. And I love it. I love sharing ideas, because one idea can create a breakthrough for you. One idea can shift everything. Type into the chat, today is a great day. Today is a great day. And we're going to talk about a little bit about business today. We're going to talk about money today. We're going to talk about fitness. And I'm going to share with you some ideas that changed my money. I'm going to talk to you about some ideas that changed my fitness. And I'm going to talk to you about some ideas that changed my business. So let's start talking with money. And money is a learned skill. I, like many of you, learned money from my parents, and they're not good at money. And so I learned to not be good at money, and I was good at not being good with money. And so for decades, I made poor financial decisions, even though I was making plenty of money. I was making six figures in my 20s on an annual basis. So I've always had plenty of money, but you can spend it as fast as you make it. Or I could buy dumb stuff, right? So I'm buying dumb stuff instead of investing. And I had a mindset, I'll get to investing down the road. I'll figure money out down the road. Right now, I'm just going to make money. And so finally, one day I woke up and I said, I'm going to get educated about money. And so now I'm pretty darn good at it. And my net worth consistently goes up. And I make good choices with my money. And I invest. And these are all things that I've learned. So you need to know where you're at financially. So are you the kind of person that you know where you're at right now? Are you on top of your money, or is your head in the sand? Right? Because I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with money. Like, that's where I used to be. When I was married to my first wife, she handled the money. She was in charge of what we were doing, and that was fine. It's just, I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. Honey, you deal with it. Right. And so now I deal with it. And now I'm on top of my money, and I know where my money's at, and I pay attention to my money. You want to pay attention to your money. And also, you need to know how to get money. So if you're needing money, like whether you're needing a loan, you're needing an investor, you're needing to generate money, like sales, I teach you how to make more money with selling. You need to know how to get money. And then you need to know how to grow your money. So just on a side note, I have a little a wealth course I did. It's a 1-hour course, and I'll happily give it to you for free. And it's on some basics that have made a big difference for me around financials. So if you're wanting to like get better with your money, just shoot me an email, eric@ericlofholm.com, and just ask me for my money course, and I'll send it to you. It's just, I'm offering it as a gift to you, as a way of helping you. Now, in the near future, I'm launching a new division of Eric Lofholm International, which is my coaching company. And it's going to be called Continuous Wealth Improvement, like continuous sales improvement, continuous wealth improvement. And my partner and I, we're going to teach people how to really get ahead financially, possibly even become a millionaire or maybe a multi-millionaire. So we're going to have a series of products and services to help you. But for today, if you want a free course, I'll send it to you. Email me and ask me for that. And what I want you to just get from this call right now is, if you're avoiding money, I invite you to have a shift in your thinking. And if you're avoiding money, I get it, because that's what I used to do. And then I said, you know what? I got to take this on. I need to be responsible for my money. And it's made a big difference for me financially. Okay, next idea. It's 888, comes from Napoleon Hill. Napoleon Hill taught us 24 hours in a day, 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours of work, 8 hours of non-work. Okay, and take off a couple of days a week. Now, your life might not be quite like that. Maybe your life is 8-10-6, or your life is, 7-7, whatever the math is on the rest of it. Okay. But here's the point. If you have a certain amount of hours that you have dedicated to working, put the blinders on and do your work during that time. So I was working with a client recently, and she's like, Eric, I need to be more productive. I got all this stuff going on. I got these groups that I volunteer for, and I'm a mom and I'm a wife, and I got my community stuff and my spiritual life. And, she's got a lot going. And she's got her career going. So she's coming to me for coaching advice, how to grow her business. And so what we determined is her window of time with her mom duties, right? Getting the kids off to school and picking them up and all that. She's got a window 8:30 to 3:30, where that's her window where she can really be productive. So like Hill teaches 8-8-8, 8 hours of sleep, work, and 8 hours of other. So her window is 8:30 to 3:30. And so I told her, I said, I want you to write down your plan for the day. I want you to prioritize what you're up to. And most importantly, I want you to lock in, right? We all can lock in. Locking in is a choice. So if you were her and it's 8:30 to 3:30, you could be scrolling on Facebook. You could be watching Netflix. You could be playing Candy Crush. Or you could be locked in and producing. So who's here is resonating with the idea of, Eric, I need to be more locked in during my work hours? If that's you, just type the word yes in the chat. If you're like, Eric, you know what? I need to be more locked in during my working hours. Just if that's you, type the word yes in the chat. There's 87 days left. Let me double check that. I want to make sure that I have the dates down here. Yeah, there's 87 days left, counting today in the fourth quarter. So lock in for 87 days. Like my client who's got her window of 8:30 to 3:30, I would advise her for 87 days, lock in 8:30 to 3:30. Okay, because it makes a difference. makes a difference. Okay, your next idea, get a mentor. Better yet, get more than one mentor. If you want me to be your mentor, I'm for hire. I'd love to be your mentor. I love being a mentor. And whether it's me or not, get a mentor. Because what happens with a mentor is it's like you're giving them permission to guide you. Okay, so Dr. Boyne is one of my mentors. So because I view him as that, and I call him that, and he is that for me, his advice hits me different in a good way. I surrender a bit. I'm not giving him the reins of my life, but I am surrendering a bit. When he says something, it really holds weight. And that served me well to have somebody that I respect that's giving me advice, helping guide my life. I've done this since my 20s. I'm a smart guy, but I don't go, I've got it all figured out. I go, let me seek out my mentors. I have a spiritual mentor, and I'll reach out to him for advice. And I have my wealth team, and I have my coaches that I reach out to that mentor me, and I have Jay Abraham that mentors me. And so I've got these different people in my life that I to a point I'm surrendering and saying, help guide me. And that, I think that's a powerful place to be. So I don't have to have all the answers. And I can allow my team of advisors to help me. So get a mentor. Okay, so today I got two last things to tell you guys. When we're done here, I'm going to a coffee meeting. I'm going to a coffee meeting with a successful business owner here in my community. He lives in Rockland. His kids go to the same high school my kids go to. And this guy, he is a stud. He's a stud business owner. So we're going to go meet, and we're going to talk about just how we can add value to each other. So some of your meetings, I would advise you to not have it all be sales meetings. Do your sales meetings when you're meeting with somebody, deliver your sales presentation, but you also want to have some of these collaborative meetings where you're just meeting with somebody to see how you can help each other. It wouldn't surprise me if we created out of our meeting today $250,000 in value for each other. And we could have a nice 20-year run together. So today we're both taking time out to go. We're going to meet face-to-face down at the local Starbucks, get to know each other, and just look for ways that we can add value. So I don't have any set agenda for the meeting other than building relationship. So do you ever do that? Do you ever have meetings with people, whether it's Zoom meeting, phone call, face-to-face, to build relationship? And if you don't, consider that. And if you do, maybe get a few more on the calendar. My last idea, I want to talk about fitness. And I've been thinking about this idea lately of mastery. So I've mastered my fitness, not as just me making a statement and not in a bragging way, but I just stepped back and I looked at the facts of the matter. And here's what's going on in my fitness lately. Every day I do my walking steps every day. 3 days a week or more, I go to the gym and I lift weights with intensity. I'm eating, not necessarily, I don't strive to eat perfectly, but I'm eating sensibly. I'm current on all my doctor's appointments. I'm following, not to a T, but I'm following the advice that my doctors are giving me, whether they're asking me to, one of my doctors said, Eric, you should take some fish oil. Okay, great. So I'm taking my fish oil, right? These are tablets that I take, capsules. So I looked at it and said, you know what? I've mastered fitness. And that wasn't hard. Starts with a mindset, right? Starts with a mindset. I'm lean and fit. That's my mindset. I make good health decisions. I don't overeat. I consistently exercise. I go to my doctor's appointments. I follow what my doctors or medical people advise me to do. Anybody can do that. Anybody can attain improvements all the way up to fitness mastery, to snap your fingers and you can do it. And some of you right now, you're so focused on your business and you're like, I'll get to my health later. That used to be me. I talked to a gentleman, he's 54 years old. We had a conversation this week and he's got a diabetes issue, and he's having to make all these changes in his life. He looks healthy, he looks lean and fit, but he's got all kind of stuff going on inside of him because of decades of poor health behavior. So he was crushing it in business. This guy's a multimillionaire. This guy's knocking it out of the park. I could bring him on this call and he could train you and you'd be like, oh my gosh, this guy's amazing. And he is amazing. And he's dealing with decades of poor health decisions. And this guy's a brilliant guy. So you know right now if you're on track with your fitness. On a side note, I got a fitness course for you that I did. I'll give it to you for free. You don't even have to buy it from me. It's an hour-long course, professionally video editing, the whole thing. It's awesome. It's of the quality, it's good enough to sell. But I'm just gonna, if you want it, if you need some help with your fitness, let me inspire you with that. So email me, eric@ericlofholm.com. Hey, send me your fitness course. I'm going to get it to you a little bit later today because I got to run to my appointment, but I'll get you the wealth course if you want that. I'll get you the fitness course, and you guys can share those courses with anybody you want. If you have a family member that you think would enjoy that fitness course, you can send it to them. So we talked about some big topics today. Talked about money and knowing where you're at financially. We talked about locking in during your workday. We talked about getting a mentor, not having to make all the decisions yourself. And then we talked about fitness. If you got something out of class today, type the word yes in the chat. If you know somebody who can benefit from this call, please invite them. Just say, hey, there's this call. This guy, Eric, he does it every day, 5 days a week. It's free. You can podcast it, YouTube it, Zoom it, Facebook Live it. You just come and we just, bunch of us just gather and Eric just shares ideas with us. And it puts a little bounce in my step. Just invite, send your friend a text. You invite them. Bring it up in your next sales meeting. Bring it up at your next network marketing meeting. Tell your cousin who's in sales, hey, you got to come check this out. So that's going to wrap our call today, guys. Let's all go out and produce and have a fantastic day. Hugh, thanks for joining me. Janice, thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Ed, thanks for being here. Latara, thank you for all the work you're doing, Latara, to help my business be more successful. Anna, follow-up mastery, thanks for joining me. Michael, good to see you, Michael. Bob, thanks for joining me today, Bob. Marcus, hey, Marcus, good to see you. Dave, hey, Dave, I haven't forgotten about you, Dave. Dave, send me a text if you have my cell phone, Dave, and let's connect up today. Steve Shaw, have a great day. Great to have you here. Sissy, thank you for joining me. Mike, great to have you. Jim, hey, Jim, good to have you here. John, thanks for joining me. Pamela, hi, Pamela. Thank you for being here. Over on Facebook, Donna, thanks for being here, Donna. Marianne, thank you for joining us. Christine in Canada, hey, Christine, great to have you here today. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. Aaliyah, thanks for being here. Ryan in Chicago, thanks for joining us. Toby, great to have you in class today. It's going to wrap our call. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.